realizing that he's not going to be able to fight a Super Saiyan in his current state. With Frieza even more shocked, there's 2 Saiyan kids here, and they're also Super Saiyans? The fight with Frieza isn't really anything spectacular.
Damn. In this verse, he's kind of just a random jobber. We're just pushing KO now. Okay. What is the what if? Why do we remember this what if as American Badass final boss Raditz when this is about Goten and Gohan? Last time on Dragon Ball Goten time? Yo, Goten and Gohan, I mean, Vegeta came back, and then we're looking at this.
Wasting no time and attacking him with all their might. He's already been weakened too, so that makes this a lot easier. Piccolo's the only one conscious and
they attack Vegeta.
He knew they had it in them. And even funnier, even if Vegeta did kill them all, he wouldn't even get the Dragon Balls. It hasn't even been a full year since they revived Goku yet. No matter what happens, Vegeta's not winning here, especially not now. The 2 kids are barely able to control their rage. They know how to control their anger in their base form, but this is different. With Super Saiyan, their rage is consuming them. But there's one thing keeping them calm. It's Goku nearby.
Yeah, they just killed Goku.
They know they need to protect him. But he actually woke up now, and he realized what happened, and he tries to calm them down. While he was unconscious, he can assume what happened, seeing that Raditz is nowhere to be found and there's just a crater nearby. But he's honestly not too worried. He communicates with the 2 kids mentally, telling them not to worry about him or Raditz. Goku's gonna be fine. All he needs is a Senzu Bean. And as for Raditz, they could bring him back with the Dragon Balls.
They're just chilling now, bro.
And he tells them to not let that rage consume them. Don't become like Vegeta. And this does help calm the 2 kids down, seeing that Goku's okay and knowing that they'll make it out of this fine.
Imagine they just de-transform after hearing that shit. Oh, thanks, Dad. Oh, man. Like they lose their anger aspect, so that it just goes away. He kills his kid by being a good dad. It's like, oh, shit. Get mad.
Finally, Vegeta falls to the ground, unconscious, with
what?
Gohan and Goten having claimed victory. The 2 of them then collapse as well, out of energy, returning back to their base form, but smiling.
They beat this again? Yo, Vegeta is food. Gonna lie. This just keeps pulling up on these nigglets and losing.
No one around them could stand up, and Goku and Piccolo are the only ones who are barely conscious. Vegeta slowly reawakens from being unconscious, and he looks around him seeing the same people that he was fighting before. Well, besides Raditz. Gohan and Goten are on the ground, still unconscious themselves. Goku and Piccolo have healed up though. Thankfully, Goku even did get a Senzu Bean. And as for Piccolo, he was probably the least injured of everybody because, again, Vegeta did have to keep him alive for the Dragon Balls. Although, it's not like Vegeta's gonna get a chance to use them now. And he realizes that everything that happened, it wasn't just a bad dream. It actually did occur. Those 2 hybrid Saiyan children.
They beat this ass so bad, he thought he was dreaming. I don't want to see Vegeta ever again, man. Write him out. Just kill this nigga, bro.
It's such a blow to his ego. He can't believe that. Even as a Super Saiyan, he couldn't win here. How is he going to defeat Frieza if that's the case? Goku and Piccolo are now deciding what to do next. Piccolo thinks they should just kill Vegeta. Clearly, Vegeta's going to keep coming back and keep being a threat. He even killed one of them already. But Goku's surprisingly casual about this. And it's not because he doesn't care about Raditz. It's because, first of all, he knows that Raditz is going to be revived. Vegeta's not going to get the Dragon Balls, and he couldn't even get them right now anyways. He's going to have to wait a few weeks. And once those Dragon Balls are active again, they're going to bring Raditz back. But
this is not why Goku would just be chill. Goku would just say Vegeta's a strong guy, let him go. Goku would be like, no, don't kill him. If he comes back, I'll beat him again. That's that, like, no.
Besides that, the main reason Goku's not too concerned is because they defeated Vegeta twice, and now they have 2 Super Saiyans on their side. Vegeta's not going to be a problem any longer, and even if he continues coming back and forth, yeah, they're not going to worry about that. Besides, Goku says it's better to keep his enemies at arm's length. Wait, is he implying that he wants Vegeta to stay here? Well, yeah, Vegeta clearly has a lot to teach about Super Saiyan, and they definitely have a way to benefit him too.
Vegeta just starts teaching these niggas? That's cap.
Why not help him defeat Frieza? Frieza's probably going to track him down eventually anyways, and clearly he's not ready to fight him yet if he can't fight just 2 kids. Now, Goku doesn't know how strong this Frieza guy is, but he would like to fight him himself too. Now, Vegeta's disgusted by this idea. First of all, he's not staying on this planet. And second of all, if they even do fight Frieza, he's gonna fight Frieza alone. He's the
I know at like later points in time Vegeta would be open to it, but this is essentially still Saiyan Saga Vegeta. This isn't even like Namek Saga Vegeta where he would like, hey, a common enemy is my friend, I want to take out Frieza. This is a Vegeta that like you beat him twice in a fight, and literal children achieved the form that he achieved. No, y'all go off. He's flying away. There's no way. There's no way.
The only one capable of it, and he wants the glory. He wants to be the one who kills him.
There's no way he would help.
They're idiots for letting him live again. They're such weaklings for that too. Does Kakarot just not have the stomach to kill him? And on top of that too, it's just embarrassing. The fact that Vegeta's being spared twice in a row. He tries to go over to where the ship is, but he sees nothing there. It seems amidst all the chaos, especially with Gohan and Goten becoming great apes, that amazing spaceship that Vegeta came here on, yeah, it was destroyed. Vegeta doesn't even have a way to leave this planet, even if he wants.
Okay, well that's all right. W plot convenience, W cop out.
At least not any that he knows of. Piccolo and Goku continue discussing what to do next, with Goku trying to convince Piccolo that yeah, they should just keep Vegeta here. Piccolo really doesn't agree with it at first, but he realized that Goku is right. Defeating Vegeta a third time won't be that hard, and Vegeta can't believe what he's hearing either. It's so embarrassing. But it looks like he doesn't have a choice, and maybe he can train here a bit. Clearly they've grown strong in their own right. Even in their base forms, they surpassed his base. The only reason Vegeta had an advantage was because he had Super Saiyan, but Kakarot and even Raditz, how did they grow so strong? Vegeta's been doing such intense training out in space, they're living peaceful lives and somehow growing stronger, so maybe Vegeta does have something to learn from them. And again, it's not like
learn from them. Vegeta's not learning shit from them. Vegeta's training off by himself.
It's a choice anyways. It looks like he's stuck on this planet. A few more weeks pass. Vegeta's kept under watch and eventually does heal up too. Maybe even being slipped a Senzu bean by Goku. Eventually the Dragon Balls do reappear, and Goku works quickly to get them all. He doesn't want Vegeta to even have a chance at getting them, and they summon Shenron asking for Raditz to be revived. Raditz reappears on Earth and is pretty
Yes! It's the final boss! My guy Raditz, man, that's our main character.
surprised to be back here. He didn't think that they would want to revive him. Although the circumstances here are a lot better for Goku and Raditz. Obviously, this Raditz is inspired by the one from the What If Raditz Survives scenario, and the circumstances here are way
Hell
better.
yes, smoking the
scenario,
Vegeta
there's a lot more working in Raditz's favor here. He's kind of embarrassed to see that Kakarot's caring for him, but you know, he also appreciates his brother bringing him back to life. Gohan was born with a twin and has a brother alongside him at all times, and now it seems like Goku's gonna also have a brother alongside him at all times too. Although Raditz is pretty pissed off at Vegeta. He even agrees with Piccolo.
Imagine Frieza having to fight these niggas. Oh my god, no, that's gonna be the most anticlimactic arc possible. They just one tap Frieza now.
It reminds him that they defeated Vegeta twice. Wouldn't it be better to embarrass Vegeta again if he causes any issues? And you know what? Yeah, Raditz kinda likes that idea. Taunting Vegeta about this, with Vegeta going Super Saiyan in response, threatening to kill Raditz right on the spot. And when he does this, Gohan and Goten go Super Saiyan on the spot, threatening to beat Vegeta once more. Look at that. The Prince of all Saiyans is scared by two low-class children. On second thought, yeah, Raditz does like this a lot. The next step though is for Goku and Raditz to get Super
Yo, get Vegeta off the Vegeta fans, man. What he got against your boy?
Vegeta realizes from that battle, he grew even further. Obviously this goes for everyone in that battle besides Piccolo. All the Saiyans benefited from Zenkais. But Vegeta thinks that maybe with this push, they'll be able to defeat Frieza. Or rather, he can at the very least. He even tries to make use of the gravity training facilities around them, which is the first time he gets to meet Bulma too. Although he pushes her away because
they wouldn't let Vegeta go in the gravity
room?
He's
very angsty at the moment.
This version of Vegeta, like, again, it's not the same version of Vegeta that's fought alongside them and then was stuck on Earth or wished to Earth. This is, again, damn near Saiyan Saga Vegeta that still hates all of these niggas. Yeah, no, why would he? And got beat by kids. Why would they let this? Oh, you know what?
Pass.
I'm gonna stop poking plot holes. Let's just
vibe. I was
vibe.
trying to train the two kids. Because, yeah, while he doesn't have Super Saiyan, that doesn't mean he can't teach them. They're even confused by this too, because wouldn't they be the ones teaching him? Well, he could teach them at least some sort of skills behind Super Saiyan. He's sure if they get a better grasp on Ki and such that'll help with Super Saiyan. And he can learn from them too. Plus, Piccolo also tries to help here too. He was the one who watched them turn Super Saiyan, and he can see that it was unlocked their anger. It seems like that was the case with Vegeta as well. Piccolo's going to try and help control and moderate their anger, because while they're able to access that rage beforehand, now in Super Saiyan it's a different story. And Raditz is there to help them too. They're getting 3 different types of training. Piccolo's helping them with their rage.
Okay, so
Raditz
these
is helping
kids
them
are
with their
just
instincts, and Goku's helping them with martial arts.
Just stomping everyone.
Of course, with Vegeta on his own during this entire time. But eventually, Frieza does actually come to Earth just like they thought, finally locating Vegeta's ship, or at least its remains. They were able to track down where the ship was last seen. It took a while since Vegeta tried to jam the communications.
Okay,
but now they
so Frieza's about to get cucked. Cool.
He knows that Vegeta was going to betray.
It's a joke now.
He wanted to kill Vegeta in the first. That's why he said he's
Frieza's a joke now, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Vegeta killed them, but he did kill them. And even though they were trying to kill him in the first place, Frieza considers this a betrayal, a direct threat. So he calls in everyone. First, the Ginyu Force descends on Earth with all of Frieza's army.
What What the hell? Frieza just pulled up with the Goonies. Whoa. Okay, I get it. It's your story. I can't only do it so. But like, I don't think Frieza moving like these, gangy. And I like your story. We enjoy your story, bro. But I don't think Frieza has ever been like, oh yeah, I'm bringing the whole mother. Like he'll bring his army with him. But I don't think this nigga calling the Ginyus, his pops cooler. I don't think like no, bro. No, bro. This nigga called Judgment. Oh yeah.
He comes out right away and simply blasts down the entire army. He wards off the entire Ginyu force on his own. Eventually, everyone else does sense what's going on and decides to come over there to see what's happening with Frieza. But by the time they get over there, all they see is Vegeta in a wasteland surrounded by dozens of corpses. At least the corpses of the people who were left. Just to anger Frieza even more, Vegeta decides to show off his transformation, going Super Saiyan right in front of the Emperor. And out of complete fear, Frieza transforms, showing off his full strength too, realizing that he's not going to be able to fight a Super Saiyan in his current state. He's also kind of terrified of this. He knew Vegeta was betraying him, but he didn't realize that this is what happened. Gohan and Goten fly in alongside him, going Super Saiyan as well. And Vegeta tells him to get out of the way, with Frieza even more shocked. There's 2 Saiyan kids here, and they're also Super Saiyans?
Type shit.
And he looks around and sees that there's another Saiyan, one that looks exactly like the one who stood up against him a long time ago. And Raditz is there too, looking completely different. What's been happening under his nose this entire time? The fight with Frieza isn't really anything spectacular, but Vegeta does get the kill, defeating Frieza in cold blood. And likely at some point King Cold will show up too, but he's not going to be in.
Damn. Okay, so Frieza had a lot of build, a lot of hype, but in this verse, he's kind of just a random jobber, and we're just pushing KO now. Okay.
Issue either. Frieza and King Cold aren't a threat anymore, and everything that started from Raditz arriving on Earth has now been solved. They've been shaped into better people thanks to Goku, Gohan, and Goten being around them the entire time. Hopefully the same will happen with Vegeta. Especially because after being embarrassed so many times, he secludes himself. He is on Earth, but he never really associates with anyone, which will come into play later on. Kid wearing a Capsule Corp shirt, and they don't recognize who this guy is, and he doesn't give away his identity. Although, he does meet with Goku secretly, with Piccolo nearby eavesdropping it. This kid says he's not from
Okay, Trunks.
this timeline. He's from the future, and his name is Trunks. And what's more, he shows off that he can become a Super Saiyan, transforming right in front of Goku. This amazes Goku because he's only just on the cusp of Super Saiyan. He doesn't have access to it fully yet. There's another Super Saiyan? That's amazing. But who is he and why is he here? So he explains. Trunks was born a bit later than normal, also because Bulma met Vegeta later than normal too. Especially with Vegeta being so secluded right now, Trunks is younger, but yes, they do get together. Which is also why he needs his identity secret right now, because otherwise he won't be born here. He, Gohan, and Goten were the last survivors. Begins explaining the androids and the threat that they posed. Goku ended up dying from the heart virus like normal, and then 3 androids appeared attacking everybody. After years of fighting them off, and with Gohan and Goten being so powerful and having Super Saiyan right off the bat, it still wasn't enough. Their first encounter with the androids didn't go well. Everyone died. Piccolo, Krillin, Ten, Yamcha, Chaozu, Vegeta, Raditz, everybody. The only fighters that lived were Gohan and Goten. And after years of growing even more powerful and getting stronger in Super Saiyan, it still wasn't enough. Now, if it were just 17 and 18, they actually would have won here. But there's one really big issue here. There's not just 2 androids. Gero had more, stronger fighters to deal with. So, reluctantly, he activated an extra android when he did. Of course, 17 and 18 still did kill him. So, it wasn't Gero that was there attacking. It was actually Android 16. He did have some issues, but Gero didn't really have any other options.
So you're not writing the... I hope you're writing the androids just stronger, because I'm not going to lie. And they should be stronger, because I'm not going to lie. 16 he is stronger than Frieza, but strong enough to terrorize these niggas? I don't know.
16 is solely focused on killing Goku, Gohan, and Goten. And with Goku gone, he's only really focused on the other 2. And for the rest of the battles, he just stands there. He didn't even attack anyone in the first encounter. It's so weird because it seems like 16's not a threat. Goten are involved, he directly fights against them. And Trunks warns Goku about when they're going to show up and what the androids are like. He does note that it's weird to see Gohan and Goten this young. He's so used to them being like big brothers. But he's glad to see that they're thriving in this timeline, and he hopes that's going to remain. Trunks will return in a few years.
Your Trunks go being a loser again.
But before he leaves, Goku does ask something. Vegeta ended up with Bulma, but did Raditz ever end up with anyone? And Trunks actually never knew Raditz well. But from what Bulma told him, he was always just a flirt and loved his motorcycle and fighting more than he loved women. The only other thing that Bulma mentioned was that he got very angry when he saw that Goku died. But she never really knew Raditz that well either. He was only ever really close with Goku, and that makes Goku kinda happy, realizing that Raditz is gonna only grow closer to them. Another big thing here is that Goku takes his heart virus medicine. He eventually does unlock Super Saiyan over this time period, as does Raditz. But with him unlocking it, it happens later on, so he doesn't really have a good control in it. It strains his body a lot more, which means the heart virus symptoms actually do appear a bit sooner because of it. Thankfully, Gohan and Goten are attentive enough to notice that, so he's cured of the heart virus right before the androids actually do show up. And by the time they show up, They see 3 androids in the city just like Trunks told them. But what they don't realize is that 2 of the androids are some that they don't know about. The 3 androids in the city are 16, 19, and 20. Jiro didn't need extra.
He just walks around with 16? Oh my god.
16 has issues with being too passive, but it's better than the issues that 17 and 18.
Wait, if he's walking around with 16, why would he ever need what's his name? Because 16 is smacking the shit out of anybody if the androids are going to be skilled properly.
Where they don't even obey him. And just like he thought, this does draw Goku out, as well as the rest of his family. He doesn't want to just eliminate Goku. He wants to eliminate Goku's entire lineage. He's thriving. He has 2 kids that are just as strong as him, probably even stronger at this point. Which they are. They're even beyond that. So he sees those 2 kids as threats as well. But
damn, they passed Goku in base? Damn. I don't know if I like that now. Hold on now. Like, I was for Goku not having Super Saiyan and shit like that, but like, damn.
He comes to the city with all these other fighters. Goku, Raditz, Vegeta, Gohan, and Goten are all there, all in Super Saiyan. Plus, Piccolo, Krillin, Ten, and Yamcha came along too. Trunks isn't born right now, so thankfully Bulma's not in danger. So when Trunks comes back, he still is going to have to hide his identity a bit. But that's besides the point, because now they're fighting the androids. Android 19 is destroyed, and Jiro is also nearly killed. But thanks to 16 being there to help, he acts as a bodyguard and helps escort Jiro away. 16 did show a lot of power, but again, he was only really fighting Gohan, Goku, and Goten. And the rest of the fighters realize how big of a threat the androids would be, especially since they got away here. They escape into a wasteland, and Raditz is the one to follow. They
Type
can't
shit.
sense the androids, but
yes! Oh, hell yes! Yes! The final boss is a Super Saiyan! Final boss Raditz is my favorite character in anime, bruh.
Eliminate this entire area, and that might get rid of them. Raditz charges as much energy as possible in Super Saiyan, ready to test the full power of this transformation.
What's his new move?
An opportunity. He actually remembers Nappa.
Rock bottom.
Realizing that oath was useful for one thing, and that's the technique he's about to steal, as he uses Nappa's giant storm. Raditz did actually severely injure Jiro, but since the androids can't be sensed, they're able to make it out of there too. And thankfully with that attack, Jiro couldn't absorb any of the ki because most of the damage came from the ground exploding rather than the ki behind it. Trunks eventually does show up too, now looking like his normal self because he's aged a bit. And when they describe the androids that they were fighting, he says that only one of them is the one that he fought, Android 16. The other 2, he's never seen them before. Yeah, they might have easily defeated one of the androids and almost defeated another, but still, it looks like 2 others are about to appear. Something went wrong here. Something's different.
Oh, shit.
They need to find Jiro right now. And this does concern the group, especially Piccolo, realizing that there's going to be other androids here and they might be even stronger. He might need more power for this, and the rest of the group might need some more power as well. Not too long after escaping, 16...
Well, we'll see how they deal with the android threat. On some serious shit, because we've done a lot of trolling this video, the android should competently be really powerful ops. And especially if Jiro's alive, shit might actually get done. Because ultimately, the androids were supposed to be scaled a certain strength above the Z fighters with no knowledge of Super Saiyan. But Frieza came to Earth and we've seen 4 bare minimum transformations. To be honest, they probably have intel on Raditz too. And on top of that, Cell would 100% have Gohan's cells there, so we lose a little bit of that narrative, unfortunately. But either way, yeah, Cell should be cracked. Android should be really strong as well, so I don't think it's anything that they can write out of. I am scared about Piccolo. I don't think the Kami fusion is going to mean shit. I understand he's a little bit stronger, but I don't think that's not going to be anything. But I want to see what he does there. Maybe someone unlocks 2. Maybe there is no Cell. I don't know. But shout out Silent Saiyan for the video, man. We have fun watching this, and granted, a different way than you would ever expect. Subscribe to the channel and become a member, man. That's where all the uncut stuff is. Follow up the Twitch as well. But we have one question that we still yet to ask. When one of them turn heel, who is going to be these? There can only be one between the twins. Who gonna be main event Jay? Goten just pulls up on Cell. Take care, stay blessed, man.